2, 3, 4.
You guys are in for an apocalypse party. I don't know if you realize this, but it can actually be really fun to get ready for the end of the world. We are stopping in cities along Route 66. The tour is a demonstration of the principles in the book. Every city that we go to, we collaborate with local musicians and artists to make a show that is unique to the place where we are and that involves new elements that have never been seen before.
Get your kicks in the apocalypse. With San Francisco shaking, San Bernardino's baking, Oklahoma's twisting, and Phoenix fame. You'll need that shelter-in-place kid. When UFOs from Sedona take over Arizona, and little green men try to put you in a coma, you'll need.
The Apocalypse Roadshow is basically a way of embodying the principles I talk about in my book, A Field Guide to the Apocalypse, including how we need to build cooperation and community to survive the challenging times that we're in, and that we really need to have a sense of adventure and creativity in order to be able to grapple with the challenges that we're facing as a society.
You know, it's like there's a lot of problems solved with the zombie apocalypse. Just open your mind to it, okay?
Well, and on that point, we have to have a sense of humor. We have to have a sense of adventure. We have to be ready to go out there and maybe not find exactly what we were expecting.
There's a lot of overlap between prehistory and possible post-apocalyptic situations.
I thought I'd start the show as dark as I could possibly think to, because it seemed fitting for the apocalypse. And
This has cost me $2,000, okay? And I did not make this for comedic effect. I made this, and I got this. This was a broken spoon that I fixed. And I will say, it's fixed.
Tina and I have known each other for a long time. Whenever we talk about, resiliency, cooperation, how you can deal with things like the apocalypse, I always say to Athena, well, we should look at ants. Now, that's a little bit misleading, because if you said anything to me, I would say, well, we should look at ants. Because I love ants, and I've studied them for a long time.
because everyone loves apocalypse, so you're smart to kind of use these end time scenarios to get people engaged. I know it's something that you're authentically interested in.
What if we talk a little bit about how we process ambiguous information?
And I've traveled extensively, and it's not naivete of like being that everyone's good. I mean, some people are out to get you. It's pretty rare, and like the more I've traveled, the more I'm like, people aren't out to get you. Like, I don't feel that same fear, but I've experienced way more of the world than they have. And so maybe I'd have more reason to be afraid, but it's like I just don't have that because it's never been my anecdotal experience.
It's like, basically, I was having a personal apocalypse inside of my apartment.
If we look at the ancient Greek definition of an apocalypse, it actually means a revelation. So you could think of an apocalypse as a revelation of the underlying nature of the world.
So when we think about assembling a Z team, it's worth thinking more globally and not just about other people that might be useful to us, but perhaps other microbes that may be of some value to us.
You and I we met a few years ago and we've been jamming together, but you guys, this is the first time that you have met each other and are playing together.
I mean, just the live music alone is enough reason to come, but there's so much information, there's so much humor, there's so much more to the show than just that. And so I think everybody should go.
Yeah, it's a good time.